Welcome to WCS Money Tutorials. Today's topic is the Child Tax Credit Update Portal and the Child Tax Credit Non-Filer Sign-Up Tool. The American Rescue Plan Act has increased the child tax credit for lower-income Americans, but only for the 2021 tax year. The credit is based on the child's age as of December 31st, 2021. It is equal to $3,600 for each child younger than 6, and $3,000 for each child aged 6 through 17. The credit is fully refundable, meaning that there is no earned income requirement. Previously, the child tax credit was limited by earned income, what the tax code defined as income earned from work. Many low-income parents did not have enough earned income to qualify for the credit, or to qualify for the full amount of the credit, thus reducing or eliminating the credit for many people who direly needed the money, while wealthier taxpayers, such as members of Congress, receiving up to $400,000 of income, got the full credit. This new provision rectifies this inequity, but it only applies to this year unless Congress extends it. Unless you opt out, you will automatically receive 1/2 of the expected 2021 credit as equal periodic payments starting in July 2021, based on your previous tax information. However, you may want to opt out if you expect to not qualify for the credit this year, or if you want to receive the credit as a lump sum when you file your taxes. If you do receive excess advance payments, they must be repaid, but they will be reduced for lower income taxpayers if the overpayments resulted from a reduction in the number of qualifying children. These are the upper income limits for receiving advanced payments. For each child under 6, you will receive 6 monthly payments of $300. For each child aged 6 to 17, you will receive 6 monthly payments of $250. Your child's eligibility is based on their age as of December 31st, 2021. The rest of the payment can be claimed on your 2021 tax return. A newborn will count toward the child tax credit payment of $3,600. Adopted children also count if they're U.S. citizens. Newly qualified children can be updated on the portal. If parents share custody of the child, then only one parent can claim the credit. If you opt out, then you may not re-enroll until late September. If you are not sure whether you qualify for the Advanced Child Tax Credit, you can use the IRS's Advanced Child Tax Credit Eligibility Assistant. This is the URL for the assistant, and you can also just search for the terms. What you're going to need is your 2020 tax return or 2019 tax return if you haven't filed for 2020. Just click this link to get started. You can see that this is a simple 4-step process. Just answer the general questions, and as you answer these questions, more questions will pop up, so it's not as simple as it's displayed here. But after you're done answering the questions, then just click next and you'll be taken to the next step. And there's just 4 steps, as you can see. If you want to unenroll from the advance payments, then you can do so at the Child Tax Credit Update Portal. This is the URL, but you can also just search for the terms. The IRS is using a new identification tool, ID.me. If you are a new user, you must create an ID.me account at the IRS to verify your identity. However, if you have an existing account, then you can use your account information to log on. If you have an existing ID.me account from a state government or federal agency, then you may use your email and password. If you are 17 or younger, then you must call a telephone number on your IRS letter to unenroll from monthly payments, or you can use the online eligibility tool. ID.me also has Android and iOS apps. The Child Tax Credit Non-Filer Sign-Up Tool is for people who would not ordinarily file a tax return or who did not file a 2020 tax return. You can also use this tool if you did not get the full amount of the first or second economic impact payment. Note 2 sections here. This section describes people who should not use this tool, and this section shows the information you will need. If you have used the IRS Free File program, then you will be somewhat familiar with this tool. This section shows who should not be using this tool. Note that your gross income cannot exceed $12,400 or $24,800 for a married couple filing jointly. This is where you create your account or sign in. To create an account, fill out this information. Then click this button. If you already have an account, then click this button to sign in. If you forgot your sign-in credentials, then click this link. You can also receive in-person help in these 12 cities on July 9th or July 10th. Thank you very much for your time. If you liked my video, please subscribe. I would appreciate any suggestions, so please leave them in the comments below. Also, check out my website at thismatter.com and my books at williamspalding.com. Thank you very much for your time.